Okay, friends, I am Dr. Heena and today for scholarship grade 7, our today's topic is based on variation. Now, what is mean by variation? So, variation are of two types. There may be, it is the proportion in which when one quantity increases, other quantity also increases. That is called as direct variation. And there is inverse variation in which when one quantity increases the another quantity decreases. So inverse and direct variation are the two types of variation which we have to study the problems that are based on these variations. Now exercise number 11.1, we'll directly move to practice exercise to get the clear idea about it. Now see, 1 second. Now see, the cost of 7 kg onion is given to you, which is 140 rupees, and 12 kg onions cost is asked. So see, when 7 kg onion cost 140 rupees, 12 kg onion cost how much? So price and weight are directly proportional to each other. When weight increases, price also increases. So here also there is a direct proportion in between two. So if 7 kg cost 140 rupees, so 12 kg cost how much rupees? So this how much we assume as a x. So x is equal to 140 into 12 upon 7. Now do the solve the equation. So 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 40, it becomes 20, and 20 multiplied by 12 is 240. So cost of 12 kg onion is 240 rupees. Okay, when there is direct proportion, we write like this. Okay, now 13 kg 500 gram of fodder required for 9 cows every day. How much fodder will be required for 12 cows every day? Again the same thing is there. Because there is direct proportion, because if number of cows increases, the food they require also increases. So 13,500 upon 9 is equal to how much upon 12. Now do the cross multiplication. 13500 multiplied by 12 divided by 9 is equal to your answer. So you can solve it. Now 10 books cost 250 rupees. 18 such a book cost how much rupees? So again there is a direct variation. When cost of book number of books increases, cost also increases. So you can solve this also. In a godown there is a sufficient grain for 4000 men in 30 days. If there are 6000 men, for how many days it will be sufficient? Now see, here there is a indirect variation, because see, some amount of grain is there. If 4000 men is there, so 30 days is sufficient for them to finish that grain. If number of men increases, days will decrease. Okay, so how you going to solve this? So see, 4000 multiplied by 30 divided by 6000 is your answer. Okay, now divide. This 30 will be get cancelled with this 30. So 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6, 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. So 20 days will be it will be sufficient for 20 days. Now see, this is the method to solve the indirect variation. Okay, now the next one. In a model of a ship mast 8 centimeter high, while the mast of actual ship is 12 meter high. Now if the length of the ship is 150, what is the length of the model ship? Now again you can solve this. You have to convert this meter into centimeter first and then solve the problem. Okay. Now a scooter requires 5 liter petrol to run 280 kilometer. How much petrol it will require for 154 kilometer? Now see, when distance is reduced, amount of petrol required also get reduced. So there is a direct variation in between these two. So 5 liter is sufficient for 280 kilometer. So how much is sufficient for 154 kilometer? Now you can summarize. 5 into 154 upon 280 is equal to your amount of petrol required. So 5 ones are 5, 5 5 5 are 25, 3 5, 56, 5 are 280. Okay. Now divide this 154 with this 56. So what is your answer? Something 2.75 liter petrol will be required to cover that much of the distance. Okay. Because 56 twos are we can do, 56 threes are we cannot do. So I just check, and 2.75 liter is the final amount of petrol. Now see, 40 workers dig 30 pits in 60 days. How many days will 20 workers dig 15 pits? Now see, workers, dig, pits and days. Okay. Now see, 40 workers, 30 pits, 60 days, 20 workers, 15 pits, how many days? Now you can see 40 and 30, they are directly proportional to each other, because if number of worker reduces, number of pit also get reduces. But if number of worker decreases, we have to calculate whether number of days are increasing or not. So it is inversely proportional to each other, and these two are directly proportional to each other. So how you going to solve it? So D2 is equal to W1 P1 into W2 P2 upon day 1, day's first quantity. Or you can solve it like D1 upon D2 is equal to W W1 upon W2 into P1 upon P2. Now you solve by any one of the method. Now put the values. 40 upon 20 into 30 upon 15. 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30, 20 ones are 20, 20 twos are 40. Now is equal to D1 upon D2. So this 4 will we'll solve by this method only, where W1 P1 means 40 into 30 40 into 30 upon 60 plus 20 into 15. So it becomes P1 upon W1 into P2 upon W2 upon 40 workers upon 20 workers into 30 pits upon 15 feet is equal to 60 days upon how many days? This can be reversed. So 4. Okay, so this becomes 4x is equal to 60. So x is equal to 10. Okay. I will just check this sum. Now see, the area of a circle is denoted by A, radius by R. So choose the correct statement for the following. Variation. So if radius of the circle increases, area also increases. Therefore, there is a direct proportional in between area and radius of the circle. So option number 4 is the correct option because area is equal to r square. Okay. Now this is again one variation is given which is inversely proportional to each other. Now you have to find put the values of x and y, and you have to find the constant of variation. So when x is inversely proportional to y, let a be the constant of variation. So x is equal to a into 1 upon y. Now or constant of variation is equal to x into y, because this y will come to the side of x in the left hand side. So a is equal to 6 into 14. So a is equal to 14 6 are 70, no 82. So 82 is the correct answer here. Okay, sorry, 14 6 are 84. So 84 is the correct answer here. Okay, just check for this sum because it is very much confusing little bit. The answer they given is 60 days, but I need to solve it again. Okay. Now 9 cost of 9 kg Alfonso is 1140. What is the cost of 2.5 kg Alfonso? Again there is a direct proportion, so you can just do 9 9 into 9 into 1440 upon 2.5. Okay, so this to become 25, we have to bring one decimal here. Okay, now divide with 25. So 25 ones are 25 and 25 5 are 125. Then what will be the remainder? Remainder is 19. It become 190. 190. It will be 25 7 are 175. 15 1 15 and then 150. So 25 6 are. So 576. 9 kg Alfonso cost 1440. Then 2.5 kg cost how much? So 1440 into 2.5 upon 9. So 9 1 9. 5 will be the remainder. 9 6 are 54. 160 it becomes 16 25 are 16 5 are 88. 16 2 are 32 plus 8 40. So 400 is the cost of Alfonso 2.5 kg. Now a train takes 210 minutes to cover the distance of 126 km. Same speed, how long it will cover the distance of 168 km. So again in 210 0 minute. If it crosses 126 kilometer, in how much minute it will cross 168 kilometers? So 210 into 168 upon 126. Now you divide. 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 11. So it is not divisible by, sorry, this is 126. So 6 plus 2, 8, 9. It is divisible by 3. So 3 4s are 12 and 3 3s are 9. Here 3 7s are 21 and 70. Now 43 and 70. So 43, 21 1s are 22, 22 2s are, but we'll check. 7 and this becomes, so here this number can divide it. 43 43 52, I think. 3 4s are 12 and 3 2s are 6. 42 it becomes. Now 42 into 4 is equal to 168 and 4 7s are 28. So 280 minutes the train will take to cross the same distance with the same speed. Okay. Now the next one, distance between Kolhapur and Nashik can be covered in 6 hours at the speed of 77 km per hour. But to cover the same distance in 5.5 hours, by how much speed in kilometer per hour increases? So here is inverse proportion, so you all can able to solve it. Now 12 workers can complete a piece of work in 10 days if the number of workers are reduced to one-third of the original number. Then how many days would it require to complete the same work? Again you try at home. 12 workers are there, number of workers are reduced to one-third, means now number of workers are 4. So how many days they will require? There is inverse proportion, because number of workers only reduced, the number of days will be more. So try to solve this again. Okay. Now vehicle covers the distance of 42 kilometers in 1 hour. How much distance it will cover in 20 minutes with the same speed? I just solve it for you, so you can solve this also. Okay, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, and if in 60 minutes 42 kilometers, so in 20 minutes how many kilometers you can able to solve it. Okay, so your answer must be 14 kilometers, because 42 60 minutes in 20 minutes, so 20 is the one-third of this, so also the one-third of this you require, so 14. Okay. 30 workers finish the particular job in 56 days. How many more workers should complete to be employed to finish the same job in 24 days? Now again there is a inverse proportion. As number of workers increases, the days required to finish the work decreases. So you can solve this and move to next one. X is directly proportional to y. X is equal to 35, y is equal to 14. To find out which of the following equation of variation. Now see, x is directly proportional to y. So what is the value of so x is equal to a into y, where a is the constant of variation. So a is equal to x upon y. Now value of x is 35 and value of y is 14. So you can say कि 14, we just simplify it. 7 5 are 35, 7 2 are 14. Now cross multiply, it becomes 2x is equal to 5y. Okay, so option number 1 is the correct option here. Now from the given values of x and y in the table, find which kind of variation exists between them and fill in the blank with correct alternative. Now see, when x increases, y, uh, sorry, एक minute, huh? This is our last question. So see, when value of this x decreases from 4 to 3, value of y increases from 6 to 8. Means there is a inverse relation in between these two. Now x4 become 24 by multiplying it with the constant 6. So we have to divide this y with 6. So answer will be 1 and your answer is inverse variation and 1. So option number 2 is the correct answer here. And the last sum you can try at home. So here we had finished the topic which is based on variation. I hope you understood the topic and we'll meet in the next class.